Okay, welcome back to another day of the Valhalla Real-Time Challenge. Yesterday, we let Alma handle the bar as Jill let out all her worries and troubles. Right now, today, we've already paid our bills, so don't need to worry about getting distracted. But unfortunately, when it broke. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, if we click Jill here, she has the bubbles and stuff. Watching the bubble. Let's just read the forums. Ransom fighters. Is anyone into wrestling here? I've become a huge fan of GSF recently. It's a pretty solid product in my opinion. Much better than the E. I like the match quality, but I wish more importance to the mid-card. Are they still forcing 66 American Kid into the main event? Yep, he's going to face Yusuke at a Dome show. Why don't we just push the Great DK instead? He's much more talented than 66. Because American Kid actually moves much, unlike your indie darling. I want to marry Yusuke. Who's out for the Women's Championship? That one should have been the main event, not the third wear game instead. 66 is pretty good. Just watch some of his work in Japan. Anyone tells me 66 was better in Japan, but all I see is locks, armbands, nothing that impressive. Wrestling's fake. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. Nothing on Miki's blown. Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Update. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent to compromised signal. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Are you really alive? Laughs. You are special to me. You are everything to me. It's time to become one. Noise intensifies and transmission. Developing. Spooky. All still a made up story. 6 nanomachine rejection has taken 8 lives this year. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen from 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine pollution was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests, wrote the observatory. Protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these become rare in the following years. I wonder if she was among those 80. No, definitely was. Model Warrior Julianne turns this February. Classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while, most of Glitch City's citizens think twice before subscribing to any non-essential services, especially the low classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with kids without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No. You are definitely excited about this reboot, Jill. Oops. There's no time to think about that. It's off to work. Okay, before we start today, I'm gonna show something I forgot to show off during yesterday's episode. So here we are back on that. You can do the streaming chat messages on the video as well. All you need to do is press L and then press any of the other buttons on the right side of the console. So yeah, that includes R and the shape buttons. You can make this go really hard and then it just covers the screen. That's all I wanted to share there. Back to the PC version. Good evening. Hey Jill. How are you feeling? I won't say I'm good, but not that bad, I guess. That's nice to hear. Where's Gil? Did he run away again? Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow. That sounds weird, coming from the owner of a bar. Every drink from here would go on funds. So, if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. And speaking of money, running low on cash, boss. I'm probably gonna serve all our customers some more expensive drinks, if inappropriate. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Gil. You're the boss. Who's coming so far? Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invite T Hacker, you invite Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy. Called her to spend the night with you. Sounds good so far. Invite anyone else if you would like to invite. More the merrier. I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point. That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise. Alright. Now we're back to just right clicking everything just to clear it. I really liked how the VA version lets you clear it all out in a single button. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Wait here, I'll check inside. Walk to Valhalla. Oh, BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is? Why does that place make people get lost so easily? You should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me scribble the directions on paper. Thanks. Go to the right, then you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it. Thanks a lot. Anything else I can help you with? What the hell, I'll have a drink. How about you? A Brentini, please. Alright. The girl asked for a Brentini, and the blend freaks me out. Yeah, those are cosplayers. And I recognize what they're cosplaying as. Here you are. Thanks. That's an interesting outfit in Discord season, miss. I'm actually cosplaying someone, so call me Bella for the time being. And your Lilim friend is Essentia. Okay, you're cosplaying too? Sure, let's go with that. Have you heard of a game called Yiiking? Bartender? Oh my gosh, I've heard of Yeek so much. All about the yeeking out in this bar. I am yeeking out at the fact that, well, cosplaying in the future. I thought that's a game that seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year. That one, why not cosplay crew dedicated to it? I really got lost in the way. I heard you talking to someone outside. Oh yeah, a friend's cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside. Shouldn't he enter? He'll be fine. Something miss? There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm, wearing jeans underneath the skirt. Now, don't spook the bartender. Spook? Anything else? I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way. You? I'm fine. Vela wants a fluffy dream. Lilim still freaks me out. Okay, so the game was so irreparably broken in future that it had to be forced 6 different remasters just to make it playable. Wow. I hope they didn't change the music at all though. Alex Eggleston is a top-notch song, just how ironic it is. And what can I say? I'm excited about version 1.v. Here. Yep, this is the saying. Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that? He'll be fine. He's not chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music. Does your friend prefer the 980s R&B or the 970s? 980s, I think. Oh shit. Boss, Didi, R&B. I'm coming. You see, Didi is a 970s purist. He has tased people for liking 1980s R&B and before. He got tased. Oh god. He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for minutes, but that will be that. You should go check him though. Right. Thanks again for directions. Oh, please come again. At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time. Oh wow, okay. Didi's a purist regarding Tintin and stuff too. Jeez. Like sailor uniform. I hope I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, jeans underneath the skirt? Looks like Valhalla. Oh hey Dorothy. Oh, hi honey. TV, change channel. Are you okay? I just kind of wandered in here and get a bit distracted. Can Lilim just wander? Can I get you something? Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that. Okay. Is this time to not follow her request and give us something different altogether? Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano on whenever you feel like celebrating being down? I did? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing. That's so sweet. I was half expecting maybe she meant a little piano one. Glad I was wrong. Oh yeah, speaking of favorite drinks. Since I didn't do it yesterday, when Alma came in and asked for a drink, the first one you can give was a Brantini, and if you do that, you get some special dialogue about how became her favorite drink and all. surprised Darcy face. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda? Oh, did you find that one out? Was it supposed to be a secret? No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did because it was you needing my help. But Hugnet is usually one of my most expensive services. It is? Hey, I don't know if the client has borrowed or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of any other clients at night. Still, did it help? Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot. So, one thing you tell me, someone close to you died, right? Yeah. Do you want to know more about it? Do you want to tell me about it? I brought it up enough times already, I think. No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I need to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it. Thanks. Although, not for a while. Do them really understand death? Sorta, kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed in the collective source. Even if our body is destroyed, it can be deployed again. Personalities and memories intact. So our concept of mortality might be a bit different. Your fear of death, though. You do? I can't even begin to stand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death, and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing. You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history. Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live, it helps me not take things for granted. Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. You can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AI just helpers and tools. How could those laws still fight them after they achieve self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules described in some old book? If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the law some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. Asimov, you son of a bitch. Look what he did. Like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor. Wow, you're a nerd. Look who's talking. Let's change the subject a bit, so Bruce getting gloomy. Your apartment's very comfy, you know? It's a tad small though, sorry about that. And sorry about the Julian wallpaper. I was in a rough time then. And your cat is so cute. What was his name again? 4. Why 4? I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4! It happened once. You'd be surprised how many golf players you run into. And every time you play with him, you say it's foreplay. Yeah. He was also named after someone. Really? Who? The little kid that wanted to transcend. What? A movie character or something? Sure, let's go with that. Do you want anything else? See if you know. Well, give me something I'd like. What would you do? Oh, Darcy. It's like, I guess a sugar rush. Something that was a lot. Here you go. This one's pretty basic, huh? Best drink ever created on this system. Still a favorite of the people up to today. Can't blame him. Still can't believe I actually remembered what I said about the piano woman. It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know. I wonder for a while though, why do you keep coming back here? Well, you, of course. Come again? Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out. Oh, he's filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice. There's also the bar. The way it's insulated from the noise of the sea. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation. I see. It's weird to see you down though, especially since you're always so lively. Well, I wasn't down, really. I was just thinking about a lot of things. Like what? Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to come home on Monday or for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring. Guardian. The whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they deploy and reach maturity, right? Yep. And I'm proud to say I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. They always try to keep a varied pool of volunteers to the collective source grow fast. So what's wrong with your guardian? Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter. Huh, dead daughter. I was deployed to her not long after she lost a daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I'm still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. Since she didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return the gifts she's given me. She felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom. How's that? Well, most of the time, my job is role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means that my clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have me because of me. Because of my character. Not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attributes. What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it? Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, she might look at me and see her daughter. That seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad. Did you try talking with her? How so? Telling her just what she said to me. Can't help those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is. I never really thought about talking to her about that. Doesn't sound like something that you just bring up though. Keep it in mind at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know though, I haven't met her. She's a real nice woman. The problem is mostly for me, I think. Well then, I'm taking my break. Oh, I'll be leaving then. No, what did you say is that I'm taking my break? You wanna come? Really? If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is. I've done worse than alleys. Oh gosh, don't tell me about those one day. Boss, we're taking my break. Alright. I'm going to use this break time to discuss some channels and live streamers who are also doing daily Valhalla videos and streams. I went through a few random channels while browsing in those sites. On YouTube, I've seen like some channels like Foxandra, Kishi, and Shiro Granor. I think those are the names. On the Twitch side of things, there's plenty of streamers doing the daily Valhalla stuff. Some examples I saw notably were Sly Aka Grey Fox and Nezumi, and I've seen some like smaller channels as well, like Captain Tinko and Excudo. I'll probably link some of these people's channels in the description. And now that I'm done with that, let's head back. Want one? Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette? Now you're a little girl? I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyways, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters. They're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me though, smoke to your heart's content. Thanks. So, why don't you tell me about this girl of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is. Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham. Graham? She's a retired PE teacher nowadays. She works at a gym during the morning shifts. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter apparently. She suffered from narcolepsy rejection all of her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck. What was the daughter's name? No, I never asked really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Was that a surprise? It's hard to tell. I'm fine. Yeah, wait. Read? Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I had to make do with a combination of body heat ratings and facial recognition in context. I'm super confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyways, you sure you're fine? Yeah. Scared or surprised? It's not wrong though. Wait, does mean your last name isn't really Hayes? Hayes is just my artistic name. It sounds more exotic. And that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Darcy Warrior once, but a leaked came out of nowhere and stopped me cold. So, what's your legal name then? Rebecca Darcy Willow Graham. Bit of a mouthful if you ask me. So Darcy is actually your second name. Should I call you something like Becky then? People have always called me Darcy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. I see so too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught. Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name? Yep. Only my mom, guardian, calls you Rebecca, so it's sweet to hear from others. What about Willow? Mine's my first surname actually. When I got arrested, my god was married to who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined the household, they separated, so I was left with his family name first. Hold on, so your real short would be Rebecca Willow? Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it if you ask me. What do you say, Becky? Stop it! It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa, was that anger I read just now? Lots of anger. I think it's weird enough if you call me Jill instead of Honey. Weird, huh? How can you end up being associated with a name that's not yours? My uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling me He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. He was minded though, because he was calling us what he thinks and we're calling mixing us up. That I'm completely useless to try and correct him. But maybe that effect is true for your clients too. How so? Well, if you're worried about your clients not hiring you because, or you, right? What do you think? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are still going for the actor playing the character. So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay? Sounds too far-fetched? Sounds plausible, actually. Hey, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow. Bye. No, that's Joe saying bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Okay. Now that I think about it, that just means that I have 2 nickels now for every time our character that has Rebecca as their name in a cyberpunk themed franchise as property. Back, did I miss something? Unless you count the worst PPV main event in a year. Not really, no. Alright, going up. I'll have a word with Gogo outside. It's so hyped for that match. Must be devastated. Okay. Walk to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say. Good evening, Jill. How are you doing? Nightmares have stopped. I'm sleeping better. How about your injuries? My bones are healing nicely. My wounds finally closed. The scars itch a bit though. Oh, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today? Yeah, I went a couple of errands by myself today. I want to come here for a while. I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside. Buster? Still? Someone. He'd been alone while I'm still healing. So she suggested him with me. Oh, I see. What can I get you? Something cold? Sure. Okay. Cold velvet. I just need to do something to maximize my income so we don't have to go on. Okay, I'm just gonna manage this. 5, 1, 2, 3, and then ice and mix. Here we go. Here. Yeah, this is the one. I drink something cold when the weather is so cold outside, too. It's not that cold, actually. But I've had decent tolerance for the colds. So not a good reference. So, Stella isn't with you today? She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow. She's having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some things she ordered. Here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow. You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can I really say no to Stella? Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time? If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I want you to know that if you have a good time, have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor. I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like? They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though. So at the end of the parties, the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of the staff members. Really? She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She has a beaming smile that won't see any other day of the year. Many of the kids have started calling her Auntie Ella. He does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas to Halloween, nail party, she most likely celebrates it big. Interesting. Do you like parties, Jill? I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them. I see. I only go to parties that Stella is attending, because otherwise, I just stand there without anything to say. Silent. I'm not one to wear dresses, you know. You're not? I'm tattoo ripped. They don't look cute on me. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. They're too breezy too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. But I bet you look great in a dress, Jill. It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember wearing my arms were too thin or something like that. We all have a complex, huh? I mean, even Stella has her own. That's hard to imagine. Oh, she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size. Really? It's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact. Actually, it's the opposite. Kind of complex, I mean. It's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest. Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They really help with complexes. Well, it does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea. How does she do it? I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask specifics. That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those, drills. They look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair to help avert attention from her chest. She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery? Cause she also likes having that size. She takes the bust size after her mom. And Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a big chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. That has quite the admiration for her mom. So I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her. Huh. I make it sound like she's hiding Jacobs or something like that. I guess in a taller or sicker person, size would be normal. She's just a bit shorter than or thinner than the norm. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill? Not really. I've been self-conscious about my height. Although, it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. How about you? Yes and no. Not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs help with that. You're fine, don't worry. Thank you. Can I get anything else? Do you have something non-alcoholic? Yeah, we do. You got some froth? Or that's what you want? We'll just give something that has optional. Blueberries 170. 140. God damn it. Yeah. Okay, a fluffy dream is then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Oops. Oh, I see. I put the wrong ingredient. Non-alcoholic fluffy dream. Thanks. You don't want to drink that much alcohol, are you? It makes you feel sleepy, or at the very least, it makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest. It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it. It's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself? That's a good question, actually. Usually people like being numb because the numbness helps them forget their problems. Even if we don't talk about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food, or who are suffering some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes. Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This one has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of. There's also a matter of addiction, you know. It's not just liking the drink, but then eating more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked. Oh yeah, that too. So tell me, what kind of parties are you guys throwing? Nothing fancy, it'll just be me, Boss, Gil, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it. Man, that sounds so good. At least better than the whole planning madness that is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, let me know, you hear? Sure. Hey, say. Yeah? What do you plan on doing now? I'm gonna check one last errand before going home. No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanding and all? To be honest, I don't know. I prepared a plan B because I figured if I ever go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school. I could go for a position in the police, but it won't be as thrilling. I'm tired of playing corruption, sick of it. Oh. But I'm alive. That's something after the hell you follow trust. Life's not something you can just throw away easily. Climb out of that place, you realize just how much I want to be alive. The boy was left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later. That's nice to know. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party. Please, come again. Dr. Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective. Ah, there you go. Give me a strong drink, won't you? Alright. Strong for Mr. Detective? Or something manly? I wonder. Sleeplex? No. Most blessed is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we just wait it out. Here you go. Yes, this'll do. So, what brought you here? Not special item. It's working on a case. I have to be in the area. What kind of work? Tracking someone. A gun for hire. What about the girl? Crimson something? Ouch, how can I go to? Didn't you just get out of that job? I did, but what the guy offered a huge amount of money and well, I just couldn't refuse again. Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder though, it has to be more. That whole thing than just acting as middleman to look for some murderer. Oh. Say, How safe is this place? We're protected by the BC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit selling information to anyone. Okay then, wait. Soundproof walls? Why? Didn't you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. You'd be annoying without those walls. Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender? Nope. He's a big name from Yiiking. His blood apparent has some weird reaction to these nanomachines. Once it contacts with the air, it does nothing. But still fresh and touching someone's blood, the machines initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through another person's body until there's nothing left. Using him as a guinea pig causes that reaction, and it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection. Aha. Well, turns out the Prince of Rhodes is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since. He could be lying, you know. Darn it, I did my research. She really is his daughter. Why didn't you figure that out earlier? I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all of those messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was makes things easier, I see. Can I get you anything else? How about a cobalt velvet? Okay, cobalt velvet. Okay. Nice mix. Here you are. Oh, you actually did it. Were you expecting me to mess up so you don't have to pay? No. So what made you accept the contract anyways? Keep in mind all the risks you told me last time. He told me he wanted to see her again one last time. Or at the very least, deliver her a message. You could have been lying. Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I wouldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not to be able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her and not know what she's doing or even if she's alright. You do? I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I was waiting for her to show up, and then I started getting worried and went out to find her. Couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody has seen her. Soon I was worried if she might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and my list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taken cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand. So how's the search going? I'm very close to finding her. My girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. But to her from before the bank incident though, she seems slower somehow. Either she let her guard down or something else is happening. What will you do when you find her? I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out. What if she tries to kill you? I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender. You don't stay so long in this business without picking a couple of tricks. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, I better get going back to work before her trail goes cold. Please come again. Are you done? Yeah. Okay then, want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. Having a party after all. Alright. Where's Gil, by the way? He stored all those things in his home because of how close he was to the stores. So I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow. I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss. Hold on, wait a minute. I'll go with you. Oh, sure, thanks. Okay. We made 1700. I wonder if that'll be enough. So. Okay. Merry Mega Christmas. Yes, that's it then for today. Come back tomorrow when we'll be celebrating the Mega Christmas spirit and Santa's resurrection, apparently. Okay, so it's no Mega Christ in the Valhalla. That's it. That's all I have to say. See ya.